Right, Shakuma. From now till the top of the hour, we are going for a State of the Nation discussion. Wherever you are, the People's Edition for the State of the Nation is about to begin. And the three stories I've picked out are stories you're very familiar with. And Jimmy Disu did talk about at least two of them. Well, almost everything. Yeah. And I've talked about it also earlier on. But now it will be the opportunity for you to tell me how this affects you and what you're going to do about it. Remember, you can talk with us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM. That's our handle. Nigeria Info FM 99.3. Our hashtag us at Nigeria Info MCF. On WhatsApp, the number again is 0809 597 5805. Again, 0809 597 5805. Interesting, we had began the discussion around what the tales of the unexpected, and indeed, it's been a tale of the unexpected, especially with the first story, which is the increase in the pump price of petrol. In case you haven't heard, it's now going to sell for 212 naira per litre, which is, do the math. It was 167 before, now it will be 212 naira. We're beginning to get some detail into how this has happened. They put it out on their template, the PPPR, which is the body responsible for pricing. And, so it's a band between 209 naira and 212 naira. Oftentimes they take the higher band, which is 212 naira, because the landing cost now is 189 naira 61 kobo. So automatically it yanks the price up at the filling stations. And a number of you have already begun to voice your anger and displeasure about the entire thing, what it does to your already lean purses and what it does to our collective aspirations. How we are going to work and navigate this, I don't know, which is why I'm throwing it over to you to help look at this. Also, another big story, which is security, never far away from us. The numbers of people who are kidnapped, dying, and all of that continues to rise across the country. And yesterday, the president said, in 6 weeks, I want to see a difference. He's charging the six service chiefs. He was meeting with traditional rulers also, to which a number of you have asked what their usefulness has been in this entire discussion. 6 weeks, he says, and he says, anyone found with an AK-47 should be shot at. That's what the president said, because he says the AK-47 is a high-caliber weapon that is used by the security forces, and usually people are licensed to carry this. Doesn't understand. He shut the borders for several months, and yet this sort of thing is continued. They never seem to run out of ammunition, is what the president says. But now he wants to see a remarkable change and significant difference. I brought out my own calendar. I'm counting down to see whether in 6 weeks the president's charge will be taken seriously or not. They also had the briefing by the National Security Advisor, retired General Mongunu, talking about not negotiating with terrorists and bandits and all of that, and they were going to go hard on that one. And then in Lagos tomorrow, big day for the state, and it's coinciding with the story about AstraZeneca. I'm sure you did hear Uncle Jimmy and the concerns about the countries which had decided not to go ahead with the rollout of the AstraZeneca. But that's the federal government, insist that the particular batch which has been fingered in this whole drama, ABC 5300, isn't part of the ones we have received in Nigeria. So we're going to put our lenses outside tomorrow and see just how the vaccine rollout will be. Lagos State has got a little over 500,000 vaccines in place. If you take the state's population, that puts it at 1 in 40 people would have been vaccinated by the time they're done with it. State of the Nation, let's have the discussion with you. 0700 993 993 993 is the number to call our son. The female-only line is 014657 190. Again, 014657 190. WhatsApp 0809 597 5805. Okay, I see that we have Sam from Victoria Island, and here's the first one on the State of the Nation. Let's hear you, Sam. Hello and good morning, Sam.
Good morning, sir.
Good, great to have you join us.
How are you doing, sir?
Brilliant. And you?
Is it Mr. Oboh?
Yeah.
It's been a while. I used to listen to you maybe 6 to 7 years ago on Is This Silverbird? Is that you?
Same person. Please go ahead.
I remember your voice never changes.
Never changes. So true.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, Sam.
Yeah, sir. It's really painful and honestly, as if the government is really like I don't want to use a dirty word because I don't understand. Look at Aramco, the biggest oil in Saudi Arabia. They are doing well. And even though it's expensive over there compared to here, the economy is fine. Why is it that when crude oil is going up in the international market, you are feeling the negative effect here? You're not feeling the impact. Okay, how about crude oil now goes down in international markets? What will happen? And the MLC itself is a toothless bulldog. Wow. And look at the minimum wage. And we're having about 300 something senators, which absolutely we don't need. And each state has rep. This thing should be cut off. A lot of things should be cut off in this country. You don't even understand. Within how many years, over 20-something% has been increased. Or if I'm wrong, please correct me.
Yeah, we've had 6 increases last year alone, and this is the 7th. So in terms of percentage, we're almost going over 100% what it was as of last year. But
just imagine.
Thank you very much, Sam.
Thank you, sir.
Great. Always a pleasure to hear. But by the way, we still have just a minute going to happen later on. Those of you who ask it, I hope you will play and then you can get the opportunity to win when we have that talk. But State of the Nation, 3 big issues. Vaccination beginning in Lagos State. We are the center of it. The security, a 6 weeks ultimatum on remarkable improvement that should happen. Don't know exactly how that plays with you. Is it too vague? You want something direct? But let's hear Ambassador Musbau. So Ambassador Musbau is calling in from Mushin. Hello and good morning, Ambassador Musbau. Say that again.
I'm leaving Uncle Jimmy.
You want to tease me with Uncle Jimmy this year? Go ahead.
Brother, it has happened now.
Right.
Nigerians, as you are listening to me right now, we are going to react to this issue, but not in a hurry at all. We have been reacting to this kind of issue with protests or whatever. I think enough of protests this time around. Nigerians, let's have a town hall meeting to discuss this. Honestly speaking, we need to find new way to hold our leader accountable, to tell them what we have, what we are. They are going to come for granted. You can't just wake up one day and kill the poor price. Immediately you kill the poor price, it affects everything in this country. Everything, absolutely everything. Now, Nigerians, the ball is in our court right now. Let's discuss this and react in a way that will put an end to this. That's the way to do it.
All right.
Why our references are not working? Why our references are not working? We should answer this question. Look, Nigerians, we are to blame for all what happened in the country. I blame you, everybody. You as well listen to me. I blame you. Not the government. I don't blame any government anymore. But I blame you. We deserve what we got. Or wake up. Not by violence anymore. Let's hold meeting. Let's hold meeting.
All right. Thank you very much, Ambassador Musbau. It puts the blame on everyone. Share the blame. Let me go on WhatsApp too. The messages flooding in on WhatsApp 0809-597-5805 while the calls are being screened. We'll hear some more from you. This is, let's see this one. This is from Ifeanyi, who says that I think one of the reasons or excuses the government might give for the increment of the price of fuel is the minimum wage, I think. Let them reduce the price of everything, including government and civil servants. But interestingly, we haven't. It's looking the other way because they're trying to decentralize the minimum wage payment, which will mean states will pay, I assure you, lower than what the federal minimum wage is. Good morning, Aghogho. Truth be told, why is the Nigerian government enjoys making a citizenry into more hardship and suffering? It's pathetic. Does this present administration have the milk of kindness to all this hope and good governance this administration promised Nigeria? Nigerians must rise up to this wickedness in high places. Enough is enough. Edozie Naji, many questions and very few answers. Sam from Ikbori is asking, can our refineries never work? It's the million naira question, my brother. I remember Ibe Kachuku interviewing him some years ago, and then he had a fantastic plan. Within a year or two, you see something happen, and he was giving updates in every year, every month. This is what is happening. We're now at 25, we're 50, we're 75. All of a sudden, we hear nothing is happening again. Uche is calling in from Ikeja, State of the Nation. Tell us what your thoughts are, Uche. Good morning.
Aghogho.
Hello, Uche. I greet
you, my brother.
I greet you too.
Yeah, great job you're doing. Great job.
Thank you, sir.
Aghogho.
Yes,
I was hearing you when you were reading out the headlines this morning. My brother, it's a pathetic situation we find ourselves. We just woke up this morning to hear the talk of the fuel increase. Insecurity is probably getting worse. Yesterday, a kidnap was conducted somewhere in Edo State.
Right.
Some students were kidnapped. A teacher was taken. It's coming closer. The level of poverty in the land is terribly high. My brother, you see, I think we begin to change the narrative of our discussions. Look, Aghogho, if you're in a house that is on fire, burning seriously, the best thing and the most sensible thing to do is to cry for help so that outsiders can come to your rescue, because within you can't do nothing. And that is the situation we find ourselves in this country. If we have to be honest with ourselves, look, Aghogho, it is becoming clear, it is becoming apparent that we cannot govern ourselves. This country needs help from outside. Look, I don't care how we are going to do it. I don't care how we are going to go about it. But it is obvious that the kind of leaders we have now have absolutely no clue on what to do. We need help from outside. We can't rule, we can't govern ourselves. Everything seems to be going south. Everything seems to have gone down the drain. Nothing. Absolutely nothing is working.
All right.
Aghogho, my office is in Apapa. You can't come to Apapa on a normal day. It's terrible. Everything is just down south. We need help from outside. I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care what anybody thinks. This country, the leaders we have now, they cannot govern this country.
All right. They cannot deliver is what Uche is saying. Interestingly, Babagana Mongunu was asked on security whether they were going to get mercenaries to help solve the problem. And he said, no, we can handle it ourselves. We're not interested. And now I have that President Buhari clip about the AK-47. Let me play it for you. So here we go. President Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari.
Anybody with AK-47 should be shot, because AK-47 is supposed to be registered and is only given to security officials.
Anyone with AK-47 should be shot. That's what the president says, because it's only given to security officials. And he goes on and on. Doesn't understand how they're getting the weapons, even when the borders were shut. They regulate. Those sort of things shouldn't find their way into the bad guys' hands, but they do find their way more often than not. Kenneth is calling in from Festac.
Hello, Aghogho. Good morning, sir.
Morning. How's my Festac? I grew up in Festac for several years.
Festac is okay. I just want to thank you for the information you gave me this morning. I was sleeping and I just woke up. I heard the news. You are saying that the price of fuel is now 212.
So you ran to the petrol station.
Me as an e-hailing driver, I have to reason many things. Borrow money from left and right. Rush the station.
Oh boy.
Thank God they were still at 162, so I have to fill my tank to get ready for
Oh, they're still selling 162 in Festac.
162, yeah, in Festac. Yeah, my rest in 2 rows, so I rush there, fill my tank. I'm waiting for them.
As a sharp man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I want to talk about the issue of this fuel increase.
Yeah, go ahead.
I thought we were told that the subsidy that they're going to remove, they will use it to build roads, use it to construct many things for us. But I'm seeing inconsistency in government policies and everything. So I think was it not last week or we are told that that means they will concession roads that they build. So automatically, indirectly, if they are concessioning the road and tolling the road, that means we are the one building the road and maintaining the road. So what are we really getting from the subsidy that they say they're removing for us? They are accusing the fuel. We are the one paying the money. See, we are building the road from the money you claimed that you get from the subsidies, and you still want to tow the roads again, so that we, the masses that are paying for the fuel increase and everything, we still pay for the road maintenance and the road building. It doesn't make sense.
Absolutely, it doesn't make sense. Is what Kenneth has said, and it's important we have the discussions because you're a stakeholder. I know none of us say, well, we talk and we talk. No. If you have a property, if you own something, you're the owner of the house, which is called Nigeria, it is your right as enshrined in the Constitution to talk, and it's important we hear from you. We'll take a quick break. We come back after the ads, and we'll continue to hear some more from you on the State of the Nation. On all our platforms, let's talk.
This is your number one station.
99.3.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
A multinational company in Lekki, Lagos is massively recruiting independent sales executives that own a car and a valid driver's license. Are you ready to work with the company with the most history worldwide? Are you ambitious, a smart worker? Do you have a great attitude? Ready to take your career to the next level? Here is an opportunity for you. Please call 0815 705 0505 or 0905 637 4258 to book for an interview.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
It's a new life. Oh, yeah. It's a better life.
From Enterprise Life Assurance, where we have tailor-made life insurance solutions to take care of your worries. Our decades of experience in many West African markets, plus our unique one-on-one customer relationship helps you get the best out of life. Visit www.myenterprisegroup.io/NG or call 0700 Enterprise. Enterprise Life Assurance. Your advantage.
And on the dailies today, chiefs of the Nigerian Army's operation.
President Muhammadu Buhari has inaugurated.
With screaming headlines making the rounds in the dailies, it's easy to forget other tori when we say they affect our life and economy.
NDLEA don't record high achievements. The national drum.
Introducing Lost to the Headlines, a news bulletin highlighting news stories reported but almost forgotten.
The police in Ogun State have arrested 2 tenants.
Join us Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m. on 99.3 for stories others forgot to tell you.
Aproko walk no go kill me last.
In the information era, facts, events, and news are available at the click of a button. The information flow is enormous, which makes the financial markets unpredictable. As a trader, you need to have a strategy, and most importantly, you need a trustworthy partner that will simplify things for you. Hot Forex Forex is serious about its responsibilities to you. With its origin dating back to 2010, we are a multi-regulated broker with over 2 million live accounts, wide global presence, more than 35 international awards, tight spreads, multiple assets, reliable fast execution, technological innovation, and multiple account types. The Hot Forex team is always ready to deliver trading services and free trading education that you can rely on every time. And this is not just a mission, it's a promise. Visit the Hot Forex Educational Centers at 3rd floor, Warala House, 90 Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Lagos, or call 0908-517-6394 or visit www.hotforex.com. Hot Forex, for traders that want more.
Mama Shade, this your pikin no well. Where you take her go hospital now?
My sister, na big money be that too.
Which big money? You never hear about LSHS Ilera Eko?
Ilera Eko? Wetin be that?
Lagos Health is our wealth.
Now, true, Lagos State Health Management Agency, LASHMA, don't bring correct healthcare plan. Well, make sense for your automat. It does apply healthcare where your hand feel rich. This one, now for everybody where they live inside Lagos State. They call them a Ilera Code, whether you be civil servant, small private business owner, trade professional, or even market man or woman. So far, you they live inside Lagos. This better now for you.
Make you register with Ilera Eco branded agents or outlets where you see Ilera Eco logo.
Pay 40,000 naira every year for family package or 8,500 naira every year for one person. Make you begin enjoy with a mind. For more information, call 0700 Ilera Eco or 0800 Ask Lashma or make you visit www.lashma.com.
Lagos Health is our wealth. It's a new life. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. It's a better life. Yeah, 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 yeah. A new life is here, where we lift the weight of you. Enterprise life, enterprise life. So you can achieve more in everything you do. Enterprise life, enterprise life. It's a new life.
Live the new life from Enterprise Life Assurance, where we have tailor-made life insurance solutions to take care of your worries. Our decades of experience in many West African markets, plus our unique one-on-one customer relationship, helps you get the best out of life. Visit www.myenterprisegroup.io/NG or call 0700 Enterprise. Enterprise Life Assurance.
Your advantage.
You see this Niger can-do attitude, eh? The one where they make ants carry giants for back with no shaking. The one where they take clear any mountain with their front. Them don't can that we never say die energy, eh? Come put her inside energy drink. And that energy drink name na Super Commando. So whether na for work or for play, fire on with Super Commando energy drink. Because with Super Commando, your can-do energy na super. Super Commando energy drink pet bottle na 100 naira only. It dey for can for 150 naira. And it dey available for glass bottle at 50 naira only. Super Commando energy drink. Fire on!
Hello, good afternoon. How may I help you, please?
Yes, I would like to buy data to watch plenty videos. You know now, music, sports, in short, everything on YouTube.
What is your budget, sir?
As low as possible.
Well, how does 50 naira for an hour sound?
50 naira for 1 hour? Ha! Talk true!
Yes, with Glow YouTube plan, you can stream all your favorite YouTube videos for as low as 50 naira.
Hey, what do I do?
Simply dial *777# to get started.
Get the super affordable YouTube time-based plans from Glow and start feasting on your favorite YouTube videos for as low as 50 naira for 1 hour during the day and 50 naira for 5 hours at night. Dial *777#, select data, select social bundle, and select YouTube to choose the Glow YouTube plan that's just right for you.
Glow Unlimited.
Before now, getting a good HMO that works perfectly for my staff was a lot of hassle. Many HMOs come with cumbersome registration. It gets worse when my staff come back to complain about the terrible service they get from these HMOs. I decided to give Reliance HMO a try based on glowing recommendations I received from my HR colleagues, and I was not disappointed. I was able to register all 100 staff in 5 minutes. I have access to a 24-hour responsive helpline and an account manager that helps me with any issue. My staff raves about the premium service they receive from Reliance HMO. They especially love the access to gym, spa, dental care, and the hospital roaming. I no longer worry myself about issues concerning HMO. Reliance HMO does that for me. I will recommend them any day.
Visit reliancehmo.com/corporate or call 0700-7354-2623 to get a quote for your company and start enjoying reliable healthcare today. Reliance HMO. You can rely on us.
It's a new life. Oh, yeah. It's a better life. A new life is here, where we lift the weight of you. Enterprise life. So you can achieve more in everything you do. Enterprise life. It's a new life.
Live the new life from Enterprise Life Assurance, where we have tailor-made life insurance solutions to take care of your worries. Our decades of experience in many West African markets, plus our unique one-on-one customer relationship, helps you get the best out of life. Visit www.myenterprisegroup.io/NG or call 0700 Enterprise. Enterprise Life Assurance. Your advantage.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info. This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Okie dokie. And this, the last lap. And what a show it's been so far. On Twitter, I see Nuff Bell has got some emojis here. It says fuel high, electricity high, salary low, and this is Nigeria. Some nice artwork there for you. Joy Forever says 212 naira per liter. Hope we all see through the seat of this people. No light despite PHCN increment. President that cannot do anything in 6 years is promising 6 weeks for security improvement. God save our souls. Demi Dr. Adelaja says, we are not selling the 3 refineries to private entities since we cannot make them work. I guess he's asking the question. Good morning. This is Grace Oladejo. Do you think our refineries can ever work in this country? Is making them work such an impossible task, or why are these people not seeing that the masses are going through hell and are becoming more helpless daily? I think I can only answer the third question. I think they are too far away from the people. They live in posh houses. The Astro Rock Villa is so far away from reality that if you get within the 3-arm zone, you wonder whether you're in a different country. Maybe you move them closer to the people for a start. If you move them, let them get to Lagos Island. Put National Assembly in Obalende, for example. Come out and see the hell people have to go through every day just to commute. Maybe you will make you rethink about it. Official fan page. I'm going to the phone lines in a second, so we can screen and get set for you. We'll do quickly 1 minute so that we can take in as many calls as possible. Nigeria is a joke. Where's the money saved from the subsidy removal? Our leaders are only trying to push us to the wall. Buhari government has failed. He has only achieved nothing but inflicting fear and undue suffering on us. Official fan page Lakon. Goes on and on. There's a lot of anger over this one, and understandably. The 3 stories we're looking at, the biggest one so far has been the pump price increase in fuel. The president's tracker played earlier on about security and saying anyone with like AK-47 unlicensed and registered will be shot at, he says. This is another big story too that I haven't heard much of what you have to say. Here's the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, speaking as Lagos gets set for the COVID-19 vaccination rollout beginning tomorrow.
We're going to be administering, the doses that we have. So I imagine that all of that plan, working with the primary health board at the state level, we will start, administering it maybe from tomorrow or some order. we're going to be administering, the doses that we have. So I imagine that all of that plan, working with the primary health board at the state level, we will start, administering it maybe from tomorrow or something. They have their plan. I'm also hoping that that's their list, and they will be able to, graciously, administer.
All right, there you have Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State. This was early on, so it didn't happen the day after. So when he said tomorrow, he didn't mean tomorrow, but he meant that. But they've clarified, and it's tomorrow, Saturday, which is the rollout will begin. But 0700 993 993. State of the Nation People's Edition, we're hearing from you. We're taking your comments on social media. I read a number of messages on Twitter. There are several on WhatsApp I'll get to after I take a couple of calls, so keep those ones. I promise you I will look at your messages on WhatsApp. 0809 597 5805. Femi is calling in. I don't know where you're calling in from. Okay, I see. You're calling in from Surulere. All right, let's hear Femi calling in from Surulere.
Yeah, Femi from Surulere.
Brilliant. Good morning, Femi. Please go ahead.
Good morning.
Great.
What I'm saying is that all this problem lies at the doorstep of our party. APC.
Say that again. At the doorstep of your party, you say, yeah?
APC.
Oh, okay.
I'm a full-fledged member of APC.
Oh, okay.
We are the people that promised Nigerians this is what we are going to do. The president was left on autopilot. The president is our messenger. These issues which we raise, we are going to do for Nigerians. How many times have we sat together to say this is how we are going to approach it? And tell the president, this is what you are going to do. What we have is that those who have access to the inner room of the president are the people telling him this is what to do. That is the major problem we are having. Not that we don't have solution to all these problems. If by the time we sit down and this is how we are going to approach it, we will get results.
So Femi, I will just ask you a question. You say in the last 6 years that this APC has come together as a party. The party hasn't fused as one unit where everyone's voice is being heard. Is that what you're saying?
What I'm telling you is this, is that the moment the party won that last election, the first election, at 2015,
right,
the president went on autopilot. He went on his own, thinking that he's the owner of the party. The party is supposed to sit down. These are what we promise Nigerians. This is how we are going to approach it. This is how we are going to do it.
Right.
And pass it to him for him to execute.
Right.
But he now took the party. He was above the party. So most of the things you are seeing that the president is doing is only for those people who are not even members of the party.
Right. So okay, we lost. But I get your point, Femi from Surulere. Femi from Surulere is pointing the finger back at the All Progressives Congress, which he's a member, saying that they haven't done things too well and they haven't been introspective as a party. Madam Ifi, I see you, and we will take your call straight away. Madam Ifi is calling us from Iju. Good morning, Madam Ifi.
Oh, no.
We did Kankwe. How are you?
I do.
All right.
I do. But Buhari is not making me day. He's putting pains in our bodies, pains in our finance. Do you know that we were thinking that pata before he leaves 200? It's now what? 212?
Right, 212.
As we have touched that petroleum price, we have touched everything. Everything. Now they are going to reduce pepper from the plate, reduce the tomatoes from plate, meat will be the same, everything. I don't think he's thinking Nigerian. If you think Nigerian, people should be praying for you. People are not happy. Whether it's CPRO or NNPCO, all we know, what is the Minister of Petroleum? He took that position. I sat on it. Money are missing. You are not doing the right thing. You are inflicting injuries on us. Giving us prices of things, of petroleum. You touch petrol. Do you know that gas is almost 4,000 for 12.5 kg? 4,005, sorry. In my area here. Thank God I have good children. Or that maybe I could have been using firewood. If firewood not even be more expensive again. It's touching everything. Kerosene. He doesn't care about Nigerians. And it's a shame.
Absolutely. And thank you very much. And people really, really upset about this. We're taking some more calls, but let me get on WhatsApp too. I see that we have... I wouldn't be misled by officials going through a public show of taking COVID-19 vaccine. It calls for application of one's 6 cents. It's up to you to leave or die, says Richard. This is Ifeanyi. I'll read your message now. I think one of the reasons or excuses the government might give for the increment of the price of fuel is the increment of the minimum wage, I think. Let them reduce the price of everything. Yes, I did read this message earlier on. And but, you don't know how it will go eventually. Good morning, Nigeria Info. Petrol price hits 212 naira 60 kobo per litre. If you blame the cat, you must blame the mouse as well. You don't, even though I know, it says you don't run your mouth when you meet Igbos. They know bad market right inside his carton. If one does not know, another one teaches him. Monday from Yaba. Kwekende from Ijegun says the NLC people are jokers. Do you know that these civil servants are a problem? They show these politicians how to loot the treasure. 70% of them are APC and PDP slot candidates. Have you been to our ministries before? Ordinary sign of documents you must pay. In fact, I prefer state autonomy. Let all states take care of their staff for effective accountability and more internal general revenue. I've worked civil service before, and I tell you that they don't necessarily have to be civil servants to be, they don't have to be politicians to be corrupt. Adekweju from Oshodi. Adekweju. Oh, Adekweju. Obadiyon from Oshodi. Go ahead, Adekweju.
I am a first-time caller on this show.
Oh, very welcome.
Enjoying this show and the contribution of the people.
Right.
But today I just have to call in because I just want to say 2 words to President Buhari. I want to say thank you, President Buhari. Everything he's doing for the people. Thank you. And I'm praying for him that in due time, God will reward him. I believed in him. I voted for him twice. I convinced people to vote for him. And at the end of the day, this is what we get from him being in the office. Once again, I say thank you, Buhari, for all that you are doing, all the things you are insisting on people. In due time, God will reward you. Thank you.
All right. Adekweju, prayers for the president. Keep the calls coming in. 0700 993 993 993. We want to hear from you. The state of the nation. Big stories happening. Security, 6 weeks ultimatum, shoot at sight order for those who've got AK-47s without registration. The president is warning he wants to see remarkable improvement in 6 weeks. The price of petrol is up. A lot of you are so incensed about it, and understandably, because there's the multiplier effect. Once the price of petrol goes up, everything is affected, from transportation to the cost of food in the market. And if you're already aware, you've seen the inflation go south for about 17 months now. Inflation has continued to rise steady, and it's because of the cost of food. And it appears that, like many of the callers have been saying, that they expect this to happen. I don't know whether petrol stations have yanked the price. I was surprised someone called in from Festac and said they're still selling 167, but I'm already hearing that everywhere the pump machines are being adjusted. Tayo, I'm coming to you straight away. He's calling in from Osun State. Hello, Tayo, and good morning.
Hello, good morning, Aghogho. Finally, after many months now that I've been trying, even when Sadiq was online, I've been trying. But anyway, we give God the glory. Yeah, my name is Tayo. I'm calling from Songota this morning.
Oh, okay.
Well, what I want to say is this. Honestly, like the last caller said, I am highly disappointed in President Buhari. Honestly speaking. I had issue with my immediate younger brother on this during 2015, 2019. And here we are. I could not talk again now. Honestly speaking, I am highly disappointed. That aside, now going to the issue of this petroleum thing.
Right.
The truth be told, I worked in Dangote Refinery. That's the project site now.
Right.
Let's not be deceived by anybody. If we wait for Dangote, that means we will have to wait 2026. Forget all they say on paper, on media. All those ones that just, that's just what people want to hear. But the truth be told, 2026, we are not selling anything yet. That's the truth. Then as for a caller who said we need somebody from outside to come and help this country, who do we call upon to rescue us now? The system itself is corrupt. It is built on corruption. The system is not functioning. Nothing is working as a country. So no matter if you bring the holiest angel from heaven, do you think with this system, this current system we are practicing, do you think anything is going to change? I doubt it. Honestly, I'm disappointed. That's my take this morning. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm tired. Disappointment all across board from several people. Oh dear. But it's something we're going to have to navigate. Find a way, one way or the other. And one thing I know is that questions have to be asked, and questions must be posed at the people who make these policies. Already trending, fuel price hike I see on Twitter. The president's also trending. I guess people are woken up to this, should I say the horror of horrors, to imagine that you're going to have to make adjustments middle of the month. I was telling a colleague when I was talking about tales of the unexpected, how you have to now readjust all of your spending because you don't know what's going to happen when you hit the markets this weekend because of the increase in the pump price of fuel. Neka is calling from Egbeda. Hello, Neka. Great to have you join us.
Hello, good morning, Aghogho.
Morning.
In fact, I'm in so much pain this morning. This news we had this morning is not a good one. First of all, on the issue of the president saying 6 weeks and AK-47 and all that, my question is it just AK-47 that is the only weapon? Is that the only thing they're even weaponizing themselves, the kidnappers and the bandits and all that? Why not anybody with any form of weapon, in a radical way that is not licensed, should be questioned, not just AK-47. I don't know if you know where I'm coming from. Then the issue of this fuel, goodness, I don't know where to start from. Like in our area now, we've gone to 4 filling stations. I noticed the system is that they are not selling.
Oh, they're not selling now?
Yeah, so maybe they're giving it a bit of time so that when they open up, they can just give that new price. Because last night they were selling. I even passed 1 or 2 filling stations last night that were offloading. Right. So why this morning they're not selling is strange.
The irony is that this was put on the PPRA template about midnight. So they timed it very well.
They have old stock. We still want to sell at the new price. I mean, it's business. So I don't really blame them, but this is coming down to let's use the word grassroots. The thing is too much. Look at PHCN, look at the market, to common tomato, to common okra. You need to know what is happening now. It's terrible.
Before I let you go, Neka, just quickly, so the COVID-19 vaccine rollout in Lagos is tomorrow. What do you say about that? You optimistic or you're just not thinking about that right now?
For me personally, even if it is enough to come to my doorstep, for now, I will not take that particular brand because it's questionable. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Neka. Blunt and Frank calling in from Egbeda. We have about 4 minutes before I go for just a minute. If Lamide will help me quickly, and then we can take it up from there. Let me get back on WhatsApp while the call is being screened. The WhatsApp crowd throwing in the messages. I'm not surprised about the fuel increase. We have never had it so bad. This is Tayo who is writing. We are ready for the worst. My main concern is the multiplier effect on food, transportation fare, and school fees. As for PMB on security, nobody takes him seriously anymore. I agree with a caller. This one says, I agree with a caller who said this country needs international help. We're just sinking day by day. We have, when you have beautiful nonsense as government, this is what you get. I don't have your name, sir. Good morning on the issue of the president meeting with the traditional leaders and that somebody with AK-47 should be shot at anyone at sight. When will this happen? Because criminals are still killing and kidnapping on the streets. You use other ways to clear the bandits. God bless Nigeria. Jerinde Oluseyi from Aja. Buhari's not there for those who voted him. If you ask him now how much the pump price, he won't know. He's too far from the people. He doesn't feel the pulse of the people. That's Akin who is writing there on WhatsApp. Samuel is in Ajawo Estate. Let's hear you. Hello and good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good.
Yeah.
Finally, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised all this is happening. I only pity those people who never expected this to happen. For me, from the day one, I know that is what is going to happen. It is part of the changes they promised Nigeria. So everybody should get his belt and prepare for the wars to come, because this is just a tip of iceberg. So APC change is the change. We're enjoying it.
Right.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Samuel. I thought he was going to start a campaign there or thereabout. I'll take one more call. We'll take one more call and then we have just a minute straight away. So, who is the lucky fellow? And this discussion, I can imagine, will happen even when Uncle Jimmy comes up at the top of the hour for Daily Digest. And then, what's up, Lagos? You can talk with the tech heads. Let's see. We have Peter. And Peter is calling in from where? Hello, Peter. Peter.
Hello?
Yeah, great. Where are you calling from, Peter?
From Ikoyi.
From Ikoyi. All right, great. Please go
I'm
ahead.
in transit anyway. I'm not surprised because I know Buhari. I was still a young man then, 1984. So I know it's an antecedent. I knew it, and people didn't know that this is what this one at tomorrow. The real Buhari will show up very soon. He doesn't care what we are going through. He doesn't care. Our leaders in the south here, they will say vote for change APC. Now this is where we are. One chance. Good morning, my brother.
One chance, he says. I've been on one chance before, but this one has to end well. Does surely have to end well. All right, so that's it on Morning Crossfire today. We'll be back next week Monday when Mimo will be in, and then we'll take it off from there where we stop. Just keep safe and keep focused. Get all the information you need and make the right decisions. We're going to take a quick break, and when I come back, your chance to win 10,000 Naira.
Do you earn an income? Are you in need of funds for your child's school fees? Is your car or equipment old and needs a replacement? Do you need a loan for personal or business use? Whatever your business or personal need, CreditVille has got you covered. Simply dial 0805-510-0010. You can also send us an email via info@creditville.ng or log on to www.creditville.ng. CreditVille, financing you for a good life.
This is Just a Minute on 99.3 Nigeria FM.
All right, here we go. You know what the rules are. Your chance to win 10,000 Naira is the first of 3 or 4 shows where you have the opportunity, but one winner will be announced, and that will be at the end of Hard Fact with Sanda Ezekwesili. So I do hope you win. I wish you all the best. Remember that if you don't know the answer, you skip. If you miss the question, you can go back and say you want to tell me the answer. Just once again, best of luck. Many, miny, more father has a donkey. Hello and good morning.
Good morning.
Great. What's your name, please?
Doris Daniel.
Doris, you ready? You ready for just Doris? You ready for just a minute?
Yes.
Good. Let's go.
This is Just a Minute.
What is the new upper band price of petrol per litre as set by PPPRA?
212 Naira 50 kobo.
Correct. What does the eagle in Nigeria coat of arms represent?
Then.
Correct. 2. Who is the current vice president of Nigeria?
Professor Oshibanjo.
Correct. 3. What coronavirus vaccine is being administered to Nigerians?
AstraZeneca.
Okay, Oxford AstraZeneca. I give that to you. 4. What is the full meaning of PPPRA?
Peace.
Nigeria is divided into how many geopolitical zones?
Peace.
Who is the current Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly?
Obasa.
All right, that is 5 for you. Who is the current Minister of Finance?
Zainab Ahmed.
All right, that's 6. All right, so just in time. So you have 6 questions correct in just a minute. I'm going to hand you over to the call handler. Don't drop off and they will get your details. I wish you best of luck and the others who will call in on the different shows. So that's the way we do it, the way the cookie crumbles. Thank you very much for listening in. And the news at the top of the hour, then Daily Digest comes up right after that.
Do you need to meet up your goals for the year? Then here's the good news. Goals are easily achieved by choosing Creditsville as a reliable credit assistance. Creditsville is accessible and reliable at all times. With Creditsville, interest rates are affordable, repayment plan is flexible. This
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.